Good morning everyone. Today we will continue our chapter, that is the balance of payment. In the balance of payment we already seen what is the balance of payment, what is the current account, what is the capital account, and as well as what is the BOT and what is the component of the current account. Now today we will continue over this chapter with the top tips of the previous session. Fine. It means just a short recap or tips of the previous session. Now the export and import of goods is also called the visible trade. When we are talking about the visible trade or the invisible trade, so in the invisible trade, that is the part of the only services and transfer payment. In the current account there are three elements, as you know, three components of the current account: goods, services and transfer payment. So that here when we are talking about only the goods, so goods called the visible payment, or when we are talking about the service and the transfer payment, it is called the invisible things. So export and import of goods is also called the visible trade. Now export of goods is entered as credit items in a BOT. Exports of goods, listen students, keep in your mind, when we are thinking about the balance of payment, we are thinking about the exchange of foreign exchange concept only. Goods आया गया क्या है वो नहीं. Foreign exchange, what is the transaction of the foreign exchange? That is our first question. Fine. So export of goods is entered as a credit item in a BOT as it leads to inflow of foreign exchange, whereas import of goods, देखो inflow होता है when we are doing the export, definitely foreign exchange goods comes in our country. It calls the inflow of the it is called the inflow of the foreign exchange. And whereas the import of goods is entered as a debit item in BOT as it results in outflow of the foreign exchange. Clear? अगर हम लोग कोई भी चीज import करते हैं, है ना? Import, it means we are purchasing something from the outside of our country. It is called the import. When we are doing the import, definitely our foreign currency move outside. So that is the outflow of the foreign exchange. It should be the debit side in the current account. Now BOT is said to be in balance when the export of goods are equal to the import of goods. It is very difficult और कभी position ये आती नहीं है. BOT, when the BOT is equal, when the export of goods and import of goods are equal, that is very difficult. बहुत कम ऐसा सिनारियो देखने मिलता है जब ये दोनों चीज इक्वल हो जाती है. Now surplus, when the BOT or BOT is trade surplus will arise if the total value of country's exports, merchandise, it means the goods exports, is more than the value of its import. And what is the BOT formula? We had seen export minus import. So when our export is, what is surplus? When our export is more than our import. Why more than? Because when we are doing the export, we get the foreign currency. When we are doing the import, the foreign currency exchange is outflow. So when our inflow is more than our outflow, it means our export is more than our import. It should be the what? Which condition? BOT in the surplus position. Now deficit, there are three concepts only: equal, surplus and deficit. What is the condition of deficit? So when we are talking about the deficit, so deficit BOT or trade, deficit will arise if the total value of country's import is merchandise or goods is more than the value of its export. Simple things. If the import is more, so definitely our outflow is more, and if the export is less, then our inflow is less. When the inflow is less than our outflow, we get the deficit BOT, or we can say the trade deficit. Second is when we are talking about the visible. So अभी तक हमने केवल goods की बात करी, but again there are three components of the current account. It is service, then one more transfer payment also. Goods की तो हमने बात करी. Now what about the second element? That is the balance of invisibles, जो चीज दिखती नहीं है ना, invisibles. Net invisibles is difference between the value of export and import of the invisible countries in given a period of time. Given a period of time क्यों लिखा है? As you know people, current is the time of the fiscal year. When we are talking about the current account, whatever doing in the fiscal year, whatever transaction we are doing in the fiscal year, it is our current account. So here the period of time is given to you. Invisible includes the service and transfer and flow of the income. Now current account is in the balance when receipts on the current accounts are equal to the payments on the current account. कितना मिला है, what is the income you get and what are the payment you done. It is the, अगर दोनों चीज इक्वल होती है, receipt equal to payment, you get the equal balance on the current account. Now the current account surplus, when the CAS, when you got the current account surplus, so current account surplus refers to the excess of receipts from value of export of visible items, invisible items and unilateral transfer. Listen students, keep in your mind, here we are talking about not only invisible, here we are talking about the current account. So current account made by three components or basically two components, visible and invisible items. So यहाँ हम लोग जब बात कर रहे हैं current account की, तो we can consider visible and invisible, it means goods, services and transfer payment, all three criteria. For value of the, so current account surplus refers to excess of receipts from value of export of visible items, invisible items and unilateral transfer. As you know what is the unilateral transfer, one side transaction just like gift, already we had seen in this chapter also, macroeconomics terms also, over a payment of value of import of visible items, invisible items and unilateral transfer. It means visible it means goods, invisible it means services and unilateral transfer it is the transfer payment, it should be the one side just like a gift, pension fund like this. Clear? So surplus कब होगा? When your access to receipt is more than your income, payment, it is called the CAS or current account surplus. Now CAS is the relatively broader concept as the compared to trade surplus. Why it's happened? क्यों ऐसा लिखा हुआ है? Why CA is broader than the trade surplus? Because when we are talking about the trade surplus is the just a basic fundamental of the relating to the goods or visible items. And when we are talking about the current account, so current account is made for the three components: goods, visible, invisible items, just like services and transfer payment. So trade surplus is a part of the current account, but current account is not a part of the trade surplus. ट्रेड सरप्लस के अंदर करंट अकाउंट नहीं आता है, बट करंट अकाउंट के अंदर ट्रेड सरप्लस आ जाता है. So CAS signifies that the nation is a lender to the rest of the world. Rest of the world मतलब whatever domestic country को छोड़ के बाकी सब. Now current account deficit. When we got the current account deficit, CAD arises when the value of export of visible items, invisible items and unilateral transfer. देखो जब भी करंट अकाउंट की डेफिनेशन या करंट अकाउंट के बारे में लिखना है, all three concepts you have to write, right? So current account deficit arise when the value of exports of visible items, invisible items and unilateral transfers is less than the value of the import of visible items, invisible items and the unilateral transfer. It in the simple terms, your receipt is less than your payment. That's it. Clear? CAD is the relatively broader concept as compared to the trade deficit. Definitely again same concept. Trade deficit is a part of the CAD, but CAD is not a part of trade deficit. CAD signifies that the nation is the borrower from the rest of the world. यहाँ CAD होता है, CAS होता है, तब क्या सिग्निफाइज कर रहा है कि हमारा नेशन है वो लैंडर है. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारे रिसिप्ट जाता है. Here what is the concept? Our nation is the borrower. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारी पेमेंट ज्यादा है. Now top tips of this BOT and BOC. Difference between the balance on trade account and balance on current account. Balance on In other words, it is the difference between the visible inflows and visible outflows of the foreign exchange. Now, balance on current account is the sum total of balance of trade and the balance on invisibles. In the other word, it is the difference between the sum of both visible and invisible inflows and the outflows of the foreign exchange. Now our next topic is, now current is over. Now we move on the capital account of BOP. Already we had seen we have two accounts, capital account and current account, and two sides, debit side and as well as credit side. So point is that capital account, when we are talking about the visible items, invisible items, so that is, and the fiscal year, that is the called the current account. But when we are talking about the assets, it is the form of assets, we are considered as a capital account. So capital account records all international transactions of assets. This is a very important beta. Assets लिखना जरूरी है, यही आपके डेफिनेशन को कैपिटल में कन्वर्ट करता है. And assets is any one of the form of the which wealth can be held. For example, money. Keep in your mind, बहुत सारे MCQs मैंने देखे हैं रिसेंट ईयर के, जो भी सैंपल्स बोर्ड रख रही है. आप लोगों को इस तरह के एग्जांपल्स भी देते हैं कि इनमें से कौन सी चीज़ है जो कैपिटल में जाती है, कौन सी चीज़ है जो करंट में जाती है. यू जस्ट बाइफरकेट ऑल दीस थिंग्स. तो आपको ध्यान देना है, मनी इज योर नॉट अ करंट अकाउंट, इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द कैपिटल बिकॉज मनी इंक्रीज योर वेल्थ. और जो भी चीज़ आपकी वेल्थ में इंक्रीज कर लाती है वो सब आपका कैपिटल अकाउंट है. सो मनी, स्टॉक्स, bonds, government debts, etc. is a part of the assets. Now the capital inflows such as receipts of loans from abroad, sales of assets or shares in foreign companies, etc. are recorded on the credit side of the capital account as there is an inflow. अब बाहर की कंपनी के शेयर्स को इन सब के लिए भी आते हो तो इनफ्लो बढ़ता है. फॉरेन एक्सचेंज मैंने पहले भी बोला था, you just assume where your foreign exchange outflow and where your foreign exchange inflow. If it is any inflow, it should be maintained in the credit side. Capital outflows such as repayment of loan. जब आपने लोन लिया तब आपकी inflow आई, so that is the credit side. But when we are talking about the given repayment of the loan, so that is the outflow of your foreign exchange, so it should be in the debit side. So repayment of loans, purchase of assets or shares in foreign countries, etc. are recorded on the debit side of the capital account as it results in outflow of the foreign exchange. Now the next topic is the component of capital account. But we will continue with this component of the current account in the next lecture. Now students, as you know, we are doing the online classes or in practical purpose work. But I was just observed some students are absent. कुछ students हैं जो absent है continuously, they are absent there. So for that people, maybe some reasons are there, connectivity problems are there, something is there. So for that people, that person, I just brief out my project work also. So you can do your work at home quickly, start quickly only. Fine. So for the project purpose, I just give some guidelines for you people. Some topics already I had discussed and some topics already I sent in the group also. You just select your topic and first send me your topic name or discuss topic name with me. If other people is already taken, you can't take the same project topic. So for the project purpose, you are just first page is your identification page. Just your identification, just like logo of school, name of yours name, full name, your board roll number, your class, your stream and your topic name should be there. This is the first page. And second page, it is the acknowledgement कि आपने acknowledgement whatever we send in the groups, that is the same acknowledgement for all three subject, Eco, BS and accounts. And third page is your index pin number, and that is signature again and next is your index. Already we had discussed about the index. Please keep in your mind, ready-made index, don't stick it, prepare your own index, fine. And in the index number you just write down the page number, whatever you know what is the index serial number, particular whatever is given in your project. And another thing is that in the next page, you're just a brief of your project with the history or with the introduction, whatever you want. That is at least 2 to 3 page. You brief out your project, why you select this project and all these things. And then next project, you just explain your project, and your project should be in the topic wise, and good content should be there. If you are taking the BOP, so components of BOP, what is BOP, components of BOP, you are putting the beautiful flow chart of the BOP. If any pictures required, you just stick out picture with the topics also. And keep in your mind, students, already you just write down the big heading in each and every topic. Suppose आपने BOP लिखा है, so you BOP mention अच्छे से करना है. Then after the 3 or 2 page, you just write down the components of BOP. So your heading should be the precise way, in the beautiful handwriting and the big handwriting. At least you occupy 3 to 4 lines for that. So for what purpose? Because when the external is come, that is your topic should be identified, and each and every page you just put out the page number, so whatever indicating the index number, your index also. So these are the brief of your project, and at least 15 to 20 page. It is minimum your project should be the 25 to 30 page, fine. Maximum बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं करना है. That is again the very board also, and content का जो भी specification होता है या content का जो भी analysis होता है वो सब खत्म हो जाता है. So better your project should be in the 25 to 30 pages. And the last bibliography is there, as you know, and thanking page if you want to give and take that. And one more thing, please, if the project, once the project is complete, it should be in the spiral binding, fine. It should be in the spiral binding. First second page जो भी है वो स्कूल प्रोवाइड जो भी ग्रुप में कर रहे हैं, आपको उसका अकॉर्डिंग ही वो पेपर को बनाना है, ठीक है. और स्पाइरल बाइंडिंग करनी है, एंड दैट स्पाइरल बाइंडिंग front page should be then the transparent. So your project visibility, your topic visibility should be in the first page. Cover page is the beautifully seen in that project file also. आपके प्रोजेक्ट फाइल का फर्स्ट पेपर ट्रांसपेरेंट है, पिंक, ब्लू, ये सारे कलर्स यूज नहीं करने हैं. ट्रांसपेरेंट शीट शुड बी देयर. इन द बैक साइड you should use any paper, any sheet, maybe blue, maybe black. Maximum Xerox center use that paper only. But it is compulsory. Spiral binding project is there, 25 to 30 pages there, and sequence just like whatever I given you, and whatever the discussion in our online classes also. Okay, I hope you can understand. If any query is there, you just ask me. Thank you. Have a nice day.